I have just come back from Tesco and I got some bits to bake, as you can see. And I also got some daffodils because they always make me think about spring and the fact that spring is finally arriving. So yeah, whenever I see daffodils, whenever they start selling them, I'm like, yes, we're almost getting there. Especially lately, because I feel like the weather in the UK has been so bad that it's gonna be nice to finally, hopefully, have some nicer weather soon. Ever since I finished my master's in September, I've had suddenly this life altering period where I suddenly had to deal with the fact that I wasn't busy anymore. Now, I am someone who loves being busy. I thrive when I'm busy. I love having so many things to do. I almost love having no time in a weird way. But that means sometimes that I'm not good at taking a rest, and I think that is something that I've always had to deal with, but I never had to really because I've been running from one place to the other, from one thing to the other. So life has never given me a moment to say, hey, you need to rest now, especially for the past 5 years. And ever since I finished my master's in September, I have suddenly had to reframe the way I think about rest. And a lot of the times, whenever I thought about rest, it was always thinking about it in a productive way. So, yes, I have some time off, but I need to do something productive. I can't just play games or read a book that's not teaching me something or something like that. And I am really grateful for the past few months because they gave me a chance of really reframing that way of thinking about rest and in a way rediscovering as well what I like doing in my free time. And it's been very freeing and interesting and exciting even to find out more about what I like doing. So baking is one of the things that I've recently found out. I've always told myself I couldn't bake because I thought I didn't have the skills and I didn't have the time available, but it turns out that I can. So the past few weeks have been all about baking for me, and I have discovered that I love doing it. If I'm having a bad day or a day where I can't stop my mind from thinking, baking is the thing that I go to because it truly slows everything down in my brain and it makes me feel in this weird place, mental space where I can just chill and relax. So yeah, I'm gonna be trying to bake a lemon cake later on today and maybe a focaccia. I've been making one every week for the past few weeks and I love it, so I might try to do that as well. The time has come to bake the cake. I got this recipe from PewDiePie on Martia's newsletter. Martia's an amazing baker and she posts recipes every month, and this is one I love. I've made this 3 times already. It's super easy, very beginner friendly I would say, and it tastes amazing. Everyone loves it. So time to bake. While the cake is still baking, I thought I would give you a little update. So since last time I made a vlog, I cut my hair really short. That's one of the updates. I highly regretted it. The haircut was not what I wanted and I looked awful. This was, I think, 3 months ago, and luckily it's growing back, which is good, but when I came out of the hairdresser, it was a nightmare. But that's not the update I was going to talk about. The update I was going to talk about was a PhD. Since last time I chatted to you, I said that I was going to look for a PhD. And I can't lie, it was a nightmare. I had to wait a whole year to find a PhD that I really wanted, and to be fair, it was because I was quite picky with it. I didn't just want to go with any PhD. A PhD is a commitment for 4 years, so I feel like before committing to it, I really wanted to make sure that I felt passionate about the topic, which is why I only applied to 2 PhDs in a whole year. And then in September, I applied for another PhD, and I really wanted it. And I didn't receive an answer for months. I thought they had chosen someone else. I thought I had no hope whatsoever. And then at the beginning of this year, they emailed me saying they wanted to offer me an interview, and lo and behold, I was having an interview with them 2 weeks after, or no, the following week. So I didn't even have time to prepare. But it was okay because obviously the interview went well because I got the PhD. I am really excited about. It's going to be on cognitive neuroscience, as I wanted to carry on with that. And we are going to be studying safety learning. We are going to use a mix of techniques such as EEG, skin conductance and pupil dilation, and maybe TMS, which I am very excited to learn more about. And it will be a computational design experiment. So I am really excited. I should be starting in a few months, so that's given me time to sort everything out, as I will have to commute to another city for the PhD. But I am very, very excited to be starting. I've really missed studying. I haven't obviously done any studying since September, and I am really excited to be starting this PhD, and I genuinely cannot believe that I ended up getting the PhD that I wanted. But I had also gotten another interview at UCL, which I'm really proud about, and I was very close to getting it as well. I was a strong candidate, but I think someone else had more experience than me, which is completely fair. So I thought I would make a longer video talking about PhD statements and what I included in mine, and how the interviews went, what to expect from a PhD interview. So if that's something that you're interested in, please let me know in the comments, because I would love to chat more about it. But yeah, I'm really excited about starting this PhD soon, and we shall see in a few months how I feel about it. I know PhDs can be very demanding, but I feel like, as I've said before, I have been really busy, really busy for the past years, and I think I can cope well with the busyness. So fingers crossed that the PhD goes well, but we'll see, we'll see. But yeah, I thought I'd give you an update. And yeah, I think it's time to go and check on the cake again. So let's go and see.